What's up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video. This is going to be the last GBL Great League Remix video for a while until it comes back. We're going to be moving on to Ultra League Remix and Open Ultra League, where I have a video prepared for you already. I'm ahead of the schedule. What is this? But anyway, I'm hyped up because these battles right here, I faced like the three worst possible leads. Look at this, Goon into Surfetched, but this double poison team with Quill God. Look at this. Okay, Quill God into Bronzong, double hard counter. Obstagoon into Surfetched, Quill God into Bronzong. Not even the Quill God can take out a LeBronzong. LeBronzong is in the GOAT discussion with Michael Jordan. Whoever you vote for, whoever's your guy, I mean, you got to admit LeBronzong pretty OP. So here, I'm like, all right, this is bad, but I know Surfetch is glassy, right? So if I'm going to have a chance, I can farm up a ton of energy here, and then at least threaten the Surfetched with my cross chops and such, or potentially get a shield. So I'm going to take these moves from Bronzong, and I'm going to farm it all the way down. He double paybacks me, but because it's resisted, my opponent gives up Switch. They gave up Switch. And I'm like, okay, this is still kind of Sketchbox, because Surfetch does have access to Brave Bird, and I don't want to get caught by one, but I end up just double shielding and farming down because I figure maybe this energy will be really valuable since I have so much energy with Obstagoon as well. Now I'm waiting. What's going to be in back? What's going to be in back? It's a Registeel. And I'm like, oh my god. This is still possible. This is still possible. I go straight for these drill runs. I've got so much energy. I'm hoping this one lands. He might think it was too quick. Yeah, he might have thought it was too quick. I quickly swap to get off my cross chop because the fast move pressure is not threatening from the lock-ons or the confusions. I get lucky there. I get the refund where I clicked my move, but it didn't go through for some reason. So unfortunate for my opponent. But to be honest, I'm not sure it really mattered, because the confusion damage he got through anyway put me low to the point where he was. If that cross chop goes through, it's not like he can lock on me down. He would have had to throw a flash cannon. So worst possible. Well, not worst possible, but terrible lead. Obstagoon into Surfetched. We come back and we take that one. Hard countered on the lead, hard countered on the swap. Came back to win. So when you get hard countered in the lead and swap, you don't always give up. Look at this, Primeape into Goon. What's going on? And you know, the funny thing is, I was leading Poliwrath before, which would have been fine against these other two. But as soon as I switch, I start seeing fighters. Our opponent swapped in Diggersby, which is not super comfortable for him against Qwilfish, because Qwilfish can deal super effective, as you see, with the Aqua Tails and outpace. I shield, and he Hyper Beamed. I was expecting to shield an Earthquake, but it's a Hyper Beam Diggersby, and that means I can farm up a lot extra here, because it takes 9 mud shots to get to each Hyper Beam, I believe. So I think it's 80 energy for Hyper Beam, so 9 energy per mud shot times 9, 81. And now Quill God is going off. It took out the Diggersby. It gets a shield from Primeape. Unbelievable. And Qwilfish has done its job. I've taken back Switch. So now Obstagoon is not aligned. Oh, but he gets a boost, which is very dangerous. Muy peligroso. Very dangerous. I don't know where that... Oh, you know why I just said that in Spanish? Because I was literally just watching Money Heist, which is such a good show. I recommend it. They're not a sponsor. I just enjoy the show. This is tough. This is tough. This Night Slash is probably going to KO since it's boosted. And now Goon has a lot of work to do. Goon. Look, it's an opposing Goon. It's an opposing Goon, and I win CMP on the cross chop. Will this cross chop KO? It's double super effective. Bang, bang, boogie. Take out the Goon. Take out the Primeape. We don't care about bad leads. We come back from them anyway. What an epic start those first 2 games. This is why I wanted to get out this video, even though Ultra just started. because like, look at these battles. I had to show you guys. I had to share these guys with you. It's kind of fun. It's cool having this YouTube channel, this community, this platform, just because I can like, when I'm proud of some battles, I can just like share, like, check out how awesome these are. My opponent, so he had a positive lead this time. They swap into Surfetched. I'm worried about a Brave Bird here. So I shield, unfortunately, with just a Leaf Blade. I'm like, oh, crap. I go for an X Scissor here, because I don't want to go down 2 shields. So this will force him to shield if he wants to get off his move. He does shield, and I'm like, okay, why would he shield if he wasn't going for, like, a Brave Bird? So I shield again, and it is a Brave Bird, so a good shield there. That definitely would have taken out, like, 2 Beedrills. In comes Pharaoh. Just trying to time my moves properly. Drill Run will do some nice chip damage here. A little bit of mutual lag here. And, you know, that did probably hurt my opponent there because I think that allowed me to get off my move first, even though it was mutual lag. So he lets it go, and there's a Primeape, and I'm just like, what on earth? Why did he why did he let his Pharaoh go? I guess he was hoping Primeape could just sweep. But Night Slash will take me out. And the reason I come in here with Goon, I'm going to come in with Goon. I shouldn't spoil it. Sorry, spoiler. Is because I thought just going with fast moves would have been the play. Because like he's going to Night Slash me. Look, I actually survived the Night Slash, and then I could just fast move down. I was worried if I came in with Quill, he could potentially like boost and then sweep, but probably not. He probably was too low anyway. But yeah, I just wanted that oppressive fast move damage on the Primeape was my thought process there. Because I knew their charge moves weren't threatening to Obstagoon. It was just the fast move damage. We got our next opponent. He's playing the electric guitar, the air guitar. Another good lead. 2 bad leads, 2 good leads. And we're met by a Golbat. And this is not a super comfortable matchup for either of my back Pokemon. Obviously, it's a terrible matchup for Beedrill, and it's not a great matchup for Qwilfish. So I'm actually going to stay in here and chip away because I want to make sure I retain switch advantage. So I'm going to get off another Night Slash here. He CMP ties me. So I'm actually going to take this Poison Fang because I know I can survive it and get off my move. And whether he shields or not, I'm going to go directly into my Qwilfish after this. He lets it go, which is kind of nice because now I can get off my Aqua Tail first before he tries to debuff me with a Poison Fang. I take out the Golbat. So now our switch clocks are like very desynced because I swapped in very late after like 4 charge moves had been thrown. So he's not switch locked. I am switch locked for a little while, but this isn't terrible for Qwilfish. This is a pretty neutral matchup. He crunches me, which I don't think is the play. I think you should double body slam there. My timing was poor there. I let in a free Bullet Seed. I was trying to force a CMP tie, but he didn't throw right away like I thought he might. This probably is a CMP tie right here. Aqua Tail gets a shield. Yep, it is a CMP tie. So my opponent got a little bit greedy with their overfarm. Body Slam takes me out. I'm going to come in with Goon, knowing he might try and counter swap here, but no, he actually expends his energy. And because this was his best answer to Qwilfish, I'm hoping Beedrill has playing back. And I feel like at this point I got to shield something, right? Otherwise I don't want to get fast moved down. And look, it's a Sylveon! Like the best possible thing we could have seen him back. Or one of them. Oh my god, a Charmer. Man, that was one of the fun parts of running this team is Double Charm. Double Charm really struggles against Double Poison, as you'd expect. And I believe we only have one more battle. A shorter video, but an epic set here. Come on. This is for the 5-0, right? This is for the 5-0. Theater Sun. The opponents, Obstagoon versus Whiscash. So, pretty neutral matchup. But this is probably the best spot where I'd want to see Whiscash. So, this is what I would consider like a good lead. Even though it's like an even matchup, right? Because my back two are avoiding this. And what's Whiscash weak to? Grass. So what might we see in the back? We might see Flyers. We might see Fire. He actually blizzarded me, which I did not expect. I thought he was going to go straight Mud Bomb, but props for the blizzard. And then they switch into S-Cav, so I switch immediately into Qwilfish, because Qwilfish can outpace S-Cav. And 2 Aqua Tails, like, pretty much KOs, plus the fast move damage. Whereas Beedrill and S-Cav, let's see, Drill Run, yeah, I would be able to outpace the S-Cav if I swapped in Beedrill. He lets it go, which is really convenient for me. I just get rid of this thing. In comes Whis, and I actually see what I believe is a CMP tie here, which is amazing for me. Will he shield? He does shield. It is a CMP tie. I'm debating if I want to keep my Quill alive. I decide to let it go. Definitely going to come in with Goon. Or no, I'm going to come in Beedrill. And look at this. I have like a half turn or like a 1 turn advantage, and I sneak in the Poison Jab because of it. And now I should be able to get to 2 drill runs first. Check this out. And I get the denial. Absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. And now I just go straight for it. And despite Frostlass being a ghost type resisting all of those poison jabs, they still do enough to put it into drill run range. And now I can just force the... I actually tried to catch there because it was very like not risky, right? Like either I catch the move or he has to throw the move anyway, otherwise he gets countered down. So I fast forward ahead. I believe that was a 5-0, right? Yeah, that was a 5-0. Let's go. And we get a pretty decent IV Lugia as a GBL reward there. Collect our dust. What are you waiting for, Rise? Collect that reward. 2557. I'm actually in the 2600s now, which you guys will see in the next video. But yes, Shadow Beedrill, Quill God, and Obstagoon, some of my favorite Pokemon to use, and Beedrill becoming a new favorite in the Great League. So hope you guys enjoyed this content. Also showing you if with your team composition you can overcome bad leads, right? We saw 2 counter users against our Obstagoon, which are just terrible leads, and we are still able to come back and win both of those games. So and one of those games was hard countered in the lead and in the swap as well. But because we farmed down the Bronzong, the opponent didn't want to take all that energy on the Surfetch, so they gave up swap, which allowed us to come back. So yeah, pretty cool battles there, if I say so myself. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. Comments help the algorithm, help the videos appear in people's recommended feed, and all that jazz. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.